Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. My name is Josh, and I want to welcome you all to my brand new channel. This is Get BrickT. Now, first and foremost, I just want to give a huge shout out to my friends, Mike from Mikey's Lab and Spenny from Combo Collectibles. I just want to thank them for their support and encouragement to, step in front of the camera for a change instead of being behind the scenes filming. So I want to thank you guys for your support. And everyone, this is a brand new channel for me. It's going to be Get BrickT. We're going to take a look at anything, building sets, Lego sets, non-name brand Lego sets, anything building. We're going to be taking a look at it. And there'll be a few mock creations of my own too thrown in for the mix. So without any further ado, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite characters of all time, but in Lego form, of course. So this is going to be set number 76140, also known as the Avengers Marvel Superhero Iron Man Mech. So we're going to take a look at this guy, so let's see how he comes together. Here it is, the completed Iron Man Mech from the Marvel Superheroes Avengers. This is the set released for 2020. It has 148 pieces, and it includes one minifig, as you can see. This is an older set that I managed to pick up previously. I only picked it up for about $15 Canadian. The set should still be available until the end of 2021, so head on out to your local stores to pick one up. So here we have it, the completed Iron Man Mech armor. As you can see, the figure and the armor come together rather nicely. The gold accents do highlight some of the features of the figure and are used throughout the build. Now, for the figure itself, for the mech suit, it's got a lot of articulation and posability. As you can see, a lot of different ball joints hidden throughout. Starting here, we have the ankle, full rock side to side and front and back. The knee, able to bend to a 90-degree angle, and you do get a little bit of additional side to side. Same with the hip, you get the full hip articulation out and front and back. And then there's a waist swivel here added, but it does lock it from going all the way. Nice usage of that piece to kind of give it like a limit for that, so it doesn't just keep spinning all the way around. And when you come up to the chest here, as you can see, the side of the chest a little open, so you can kind of see the figure inside there. Would have been nice if they would have figured a way to kind of close that off a little bit more. But when you're dealing with this scale of a mech suit, it's understandable, but it does look good overall. Continuing on, the shoulders have a full articulation. Now, the one downside, at least for me, is that there's no elbow joint. It was great to see that they added the knee joint in there, but it would have been nice to see an elbow joint in here, just to give it that little bit of extra articulation. But overall, the figure's not too bad. You can actually reach pretty good across the chest, so it does give you a lot of different motion and range. And the hands themselves can be rather expressive because you can make them point with the way that the hand is set up. You can also turn it into a fist. And then if you're using the blasters, you can just kind of put the hand up like so. Now, the one downside of this build is that it does have this extra axle piece kind of hanging off the back of the hand. Not the most ideal, and I'm sure they could have used a different piece that only has a single axle just to help close that off. But overall, nice look to the figure. And then for the minifigure itself, you just have to pop the chest open here, and he comes right out. Again, nice print on the figure itself. And it has a print on the back as well. It's got a couple of those blast shooters. They're pretty easy to use. If you just pop them on the side here, they'll just shoot. And you may lose them. So make sure to pick them up right away. Close that back up. Now, as you'll notice, I haven't put any of the stickers onto the figure itself. I'm not a huge fan of stickers, so I don't usually apply them myself. I'm more a fan of the printed pieces. And the arc reactor on the chest here, not a bad printed piece. Now, the one additional feature here is that you do get this shoulder cannon, or shoulder blaster. And it has the option of loading 3 of these clear 1x1 flat round pieces. And then the one thing you have to be worried about is losing these pieces. So to put the minifigure into the armor, it's rather simple. You just have to pull down the front plate. As you'll see, it's got a little leg separator there that'll hold his feet in place. And then just push his arms down. You can load him with the shooters or not. I just like to leave them in there. It makes it easier. Gives him a little bit more color. So all in all, not a bad figure. Not a bad set for $15. Check your local stores and see if you can pick one up yourself. But that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today, taking a look at this Iron Man set, one of the first videos for my channel. And hey, if you like what you saw, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date on the latest videos. But that's going to do it for us today. And hey, you guys just got bricked.